Admin perms.
You're publishing it?
Oh, that's hilarious. Bros probably went to bed thinking, oh look, I'm so cool, I've got this server with 700...
Yeah, for real, for real. Oh my god, there's so many people left. What the fuck? One by one. Hopefully the hacker doesn't come up at this time.
Just do it faster, bro. Just get ready.
Fucking...
Is it just me or your arms are starting to hurt?
I played RuneScape for 15 years, I could do this alone.
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh, did we accidentally kick one of the people that are doing it?
So, how did all of this happen? Well, my name is Faker, and I make content creating, or at least I started very recently, and I wasn't really aware of any of these things that could possibly happen. So, let's start from the beginning. It was July 1st, right after my streaming. It was around 5 p.m. Eastern, and I saw a Discord message from the name of Angel. They were pretending to be a small developer that was making a game about anime. It was like a first-person shooter that was an anime, and they reached out to me letting me know, hey, we simply want to ask you to play the game and rate it from 1 to 10. Let us know how it is or anything that we can improve on. So I had a little bit of time to spare because I was going to be going somewhere with my family. However, I spared a couple of minutes to help them out, and then when I did try the game, as soon as I checked it out, I knew that it was, or at least like it seemed legit because it was on Steam, it said coming soon, but from what it looks like, they either spoofed the company and faked that they, were actually this company when they really weren't, or they simply made all of this up for their elaborate plan. So I checked out the website link that they sent me, and at the bottom, it had the download link. I downloaded it, everything's fine. However, as soon as I got the password to open the game, and I opened the game, my entire Windows refreshed. Everything refreshed, my Discord refreshed, and it kicked me out from Discord. So from what it looks like, it was able to bypass the two-factor authentication, and also it gave the hacker the email and the password that was associated with my old account. So with the old account now out of my sight, I was, desperately trying to log in, and I created a new account because I knew at this point that they were able to access my account. So in hopes of going into my account to let everyone know that, hey, this isn't me, I literally just got hacked, I made sure to stream online, and I tried to make an alternate account to join my own server. However, they immediately timed me out. There was no way for me to actually say anything or put out any message. And then when I was on stream, they actually threatened me live as well. I am not going to be closing the stream. Okay? There's no way I'm going to be closing the stream. Off stream, they sent me a couple of things, a lot of personal information that they said they would leak if I didn't pay them the $200, which initially was $100, but they bumped it up to $200. But then, I knew it was all a hoax. Even if I did pay them, how would I know that they would pay me back? How would I know that they would actually give me the account back without, just simply taking it back again? So I didn't pay them, of course. And then, take a bit of a break because even streaming online, they were able to access my Twitch, and they put out a lot of explicit pictures that, was on my Twitch and also on my Discord, which was really horrible. And they were also accusing me of having a girlfriend, which I don't have a girlfriend. So, it was a very, very messed up situation. You're going out of your way to do this. It's just unfortunate. My Discord is that. I will talk with you. How can I trust you again? There's no way I can trust you. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be joining your Discord. I'm not gonna add. Come on, you can't just promise after that. If you give me the account back without me sending you the money first, then I will send you the money. My hands are literally like, okay, I will give it. So after that, after the live stream, which thankfully a decent amount of people showed up and were able to help me out to, kind of clear the situation, I was able to, refresh my mind, take a little bit of a break, and then the next morning I reset basically everything. I made sure every single thing was reset. I changed my password twice, actually. I changed my password multiple times to make sure that everything was okay. They started threatening me. So they put out a lot of information, personal information on Discord stating that, hey, if you don't pay me the amount, which by the way, they wanted me to pay using a cryptocurrency, so I wouldn't be or anyone wouldn't be able to trace where they lived, which, funny enough, we will get to that. So, they wanted me to pay the amount so that any situation that they would be in would be completely fine because it's not traceable. But, I simply filed a report from, calling the local authorities, and then afterwards, I was able to inform everyone on Twitter or X, and as well as making my own Discord. Thankfully, I had a lot of community members that were able to help me out that made the replica of the Discord, and then from the replica, we were able to set everything back up in an astounding amount of time. Literally in 2 days, everything was almost back in peace. There are small things that I need to adjust, but after that, everything is literally back in order. But before that happened, we were able to find out that he is a Turkish person. And the reason why we know that is because when we looked at his account, he had a Turkish message, I believe. It was something about like the mindset, like the brain, or like your mind is your own worst enemy or something. And we translated it and then realized that, okay, so this guy is from Turkey. And we figured out the timing of when he sleeps and when he wakes up. So every single time they would log into my own account, we would, track the timings and kind of figure out when they would log in. And from that point on, we decided to come up with an operation. So this operation is called Operation KEO, which stands for Kick Everyone Out. So in order to minimize the damage, the best possible way to do that was to kick everyone out. However, none of us had the option to do that because he removed all of our permissions. So how do we figure it out? Well, let's just call him Hawk. One of the admins actually implemented a bot of their own and was in the server. However, because he made his own bot, he didn't want anyone, or he didn't want the hacker to mess with the bot. So what he did was he kicked the bot out. However, the hacker thought that the bot had something important. So instead of kicking the bot, he actually invited the bot right back, but did not check the permissions of the bot.
You gotta use reverse psychology. That sounds too complicated. Okay, don't use reverse psychology. All right, I will.
So what happened was that the bot actually had admin privileges, which is able to give admins to other people. So we waited until he went to sleep, and once he went to sleep, the operation had successfully started. And here's where the fun part happens. They decided to have a little bit of fun, which I will show you now.
Yeah, for real. He probably thinks he won against me because he removed my other bot, but then the dumbass had the bright idea of re-adding my other bot that I purposely kicked.
Timmy is the real Homelander.
Yeah, for real.
Bro is the Gojo of this Discord. Holy shit. It was a lot of fun, this channel, but we have to let it go.
Oh, you thought that was all we did? Oh, no. Let me give you a tour of the absolutely beautiful server that this hacker worked so hard to get into. So first we've got the rules section. Nice few poems. The announcement section. He deleted a bunch of them because he kicked us. We were just inviting each other back, and in the end he just gave up to never be seen again. Like smells.
So as you may have seen, the hacker definitely did. He made a pretty big mistake. He failed to recognize that his, the bot that he reinvited was in fact had full admin privileges. So because of that, our team had quite a lot of fun messing around, but also we were able to prevent a major outbreak. And because of that, I'm very, very thankful that everything went so successfully. And we did create a new Discord server as well, which is going to be in the description below. So if you guys want to, join the description for, future events and all the people that were, in the previous Discord server, please feel free to join again. It is going to be in the description. So, yeah. Alright, so that's everything for me. That's the entire situation of what happened. And a tip for everyone that I would suggest is, first of all, this was completely my fault. I, blindly trusted someone that I thought would be, that needed help, right? I wanted to try to help them out, but it looks like it ended up backfiring quite a bit. And we had to make sure a lot of things had to be put in place to successfully win the operation. So in the end, we did win. So it was good. But I would suggest people to, please be careful of the links. The fact that they were able to scrape the entire PC and get all the information and bypass the two-factor authentication is extremely deadly. So I really don't want this to happen to you guys. So please, learn from my mistake and be aware of something like this even happening in 2024. The fact that you could simply download something, and as soon as you download it, boom. Windows doesn't even detect it. The antivirus, they don't even detect it. It just instantly goes into your system, and unless you reset the entire PC, from what I noticed, they actually had multiple applications running in the background because I did see a lot of these applications becoming installed. So I would suggest to reset the entire PC if anything like this were to ever happen. And afterwards, make sure to double check your passwords, make sure everything is changed, which I did do. And, it just goes to show, hackers have become extremely advanced. However, even some of the best hackers are a bit dumb. So that's about it. But I guess my personal message to the hacker is, I do understand why you would do something like this. There's a motive for everything, right? Unfortunately, you were able to get my account, and I don't think I'll be getting it back anytime soon, which is completely okay. I have a new account. The old account literally doesn't even matter to me. But, I hope everything goes well with you, because, I don't know your situation, right? I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what motivation you had to do something like this. So, if you're in desperate need, please, seek help. Ask for help, and you will definitely get help. You don't have to resort to things like this to, make some money or whatnot. And it just doesn't make sense, The fact that you were asking for 100, 200, it's, in today's world, it's really not that much money. And the fact that you're going through all of this effort just to make people, seem upset or not to feel good it's not healthy, I'm sure you are very stressful about this situation as well. Subconsciously, because, sure, you may have a lot of fun getting access to all this new accounts and all this thing, but at the end of the day, it does affect you as well. And I just want you to know that it's not the right thing to do. So if you could, hopefully learn something from this as well, because I definitely did, since I really do appreciate that, something like this, or at least you specifically hacked into my account at such an early age in my career. And because of this, I'm greatly thankful, since, if something like this were to happen in the future, where, let's say, I were to become a bigger content creator, or, I had more members in the Discord, then it would be much more difficult to do something like this. Or at least to, it would be much more harmful for not just me, but for a lot of people. So, I'm very thankful that I learned something like this so that I could be aware of future scams or future possible hoax that I definitely want to avoid. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero. That's going to be literally coming out tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and hope you learned something new. All right, bye-bye.